Many people falsely claim that electric and hydrogen cars are worse for the environment than gas cars. Here is a graph comparing the carbon dioxide emissions of the three car types, factoring in the battery and energy production for electric cars and hydrogen production for hydrogen cars. The graph clearly shows that electric and hydrogen cars emit only about 1/3 of the carbon dioxide emissions that gas cars do. However, we all know that carbon dioxide isn't actually a problem. So let's focus on the actual pollution caused by poisonous substances. As shown on the graph, electric cars emit nearly 100 times less pollution than gas cars, while hydrogen cars are even better, with pollution levels 130 times lower than gas cars. Now, I will analyze the numbers on the graph. All the data comes from reputable government agencies, the list of which you can find at the bottom of the screen. Let's begin with the battery, which is often the most debated component of an electric car. I took into account all stages of the battery's life cycle, including raw material extraction, transportation, manufacturing, and recycling. For our analysis, I assume an average battery size of 60 kilowatt-hours, with a lifespan of 160,000 miles over 10 years. The second aspect of electric vehicle pollution is power generation. Here are the emissions associated with power generation in the USA. This brings us to the total pollution of the electric car per 100 miles traveled. Now let's look at the hydrogen car. Pollution of the hydrogen car is only associated with hydrogen production. At this point, 95% of the hydrogen is produced from natural gas and is called gray hydrogen, while the remaining 5% is produced through the process of electrolysis using electricity. This process is significantly less polluting, but currently very costly. Lastly, let's turn to gas cars, which generate significantly higher levels of pollution, particularly in cities where millions of people are exposed to it. On the other hand, newer technologies generate much lower levels of pollution, which are typically emitted outside of densely populated areas. Let's look at the graph once more. The stark difference in pollution levels between the combustion engine and newer technologies is undeniable. It's clear that the combustion engine is an outdated technology that is not suited for the modern world. And here is the graph showing operating costs for all three cars. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and thank you for watching.